Good evening, everyone. I'm meteorologist Justin Stapleton. Let's get you right to the latest on the flood concerns. Let's start with the good news. We've got some rivers falling, and that includes the Spring Creek at I-45. It is now below flood stage. The West Fork of the San Jacinto at both Humble and Sheldon are falling, but they're still in major flood stage through about the next 24 to 36 hours. And, of course, New Caney at the East Fork should fall below flood stage on Tuesday. Rising rivers, though, the Colorado at Wharton, Trinity, Liberty, and, of course, the Brazos, some of the other concerns as well. So we're seeing improvement along I-45. Still very, very messy conditions, 9 feet above near Kingwood and Humble, and about 3 to 8 feet as you get downstream of that over towards the Crosby area and then moving down towards New Caney. Out towards Liberty, it is still rising out on the Trinity River, and that is going to be an issue for folks there all the way downstream as you get down in towards Chambers County. So improvement up towards 290 in Hempstead, the Brazos as you go down towards Sealy, and just outside of Fulshire looking better as well. And then, of course, further down, that's where we're seeing all rises on the Brazos for Rosenberg, Roche-Sharon, and then, of course, the Colorado River out of Wharton at about 4 to 6 feet above its flood stage. So no rain out there so far today. That's the good news, although we've got a lot of activity off to the west. This is Pacific moisture and starting to move our way. We're going to see it combined in with a big area of low pressure, and that'll get things really cranking. Temperature-wise, we're sitting in the mid to lower 80s and should see a nice little fall back into the mid 70s as we head in towards early tomorrow morning, headed back to work. We'll see temperatures right around 70 degrees. So there's the area of low pressure. You can see the swirl in the atmosphere there, and so that's going to kick eastward as it does. We'll start to see the jet stream give a little bit extra lift to the atmosphere. You've got all the Gulf moisture in place, and watch our widespread coverage of thunderstorms get a little more widespread as we get in towards our Wednesday, Thursday, and mainly Friday time frame. Now, how much rain are we seeing with that? That still has to be determined. As we get closer to the event, we'll get a better idea, but you can see we've got right now sort of a wide broad brush of about 1 to 3 inches. Right now the bullseye over towards Austin, but I would expect that to shift a little further east as we get new model information in. So temperatures will go from the upper 80s down to about 80 degrees, but the rain chances crank up to around 60 to 70% by Thursday, Friday. That's our window where we'll have to watch for any additional flood concerns. Then Saturday, Sunday into early next week, we finally start to see a nice drying trend, and fingers crossed right now we can keep that going throughout most of next week as the temperatures will be back into the low 90s. That's your forecast from clicktohouston.com. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Twitter. I'll be live up on Facebook here in just about 2 hours, and we'll get you the latest on all the flood concerns and road closures at clicktohouston.com.